the crux of every cloud or funk or curveball or depression or whatever you want to call it. It comes back to, who am I and why am I here? Your value is not determined on your past. Your future is up to you today. You loving yourself, embracing yourself, not judging yourself, being able to forgive, but being the best you can be, proactively being self-aware. Don't let you, yourself, get in the way of you.
Yeah.
It's not to say that everything's possible. It's not to say that everything's smooth. No, we all go through ups and downs. But I needed to get out of my own way to reach my full potential, and then take one day at a time. When you can't think of thriving and you can only think of surviving, that's a reality. You've been through that. I've been through that. The strongest of motivational speakers have been through those seasons, and that's okay. Don't beat yourself up. Take one day at a time and go one step at a time, and eventually you will come out of that valley and come on the other side of that and say, wow, I'm glad I'm where I am. We've been through what we've been through to become who we are today, to conquer the next barrier. And so we've got to keep on going, got to keep on going. If we can get ahead of that curve, we can get rid of those negativity aspects and move out of that room and shut that room down. Fire excuses. Say, okay, here I am. That's where I want to go. How can I help myself focus on that next goal? Keep on going. Knowing that your value and your happiness has nothing to do with money or fame, but being happy, content, and embracing every day. I could die today happy to. I know where I'm going. Couldn't care less. When I die, I'll die at the right time. I don't think about death as much as I think about life, and I'll live it to the fullest. We will always have someone saying something negative, but it's when we walk away, do we believe it? Do we let those voices echo in our mind when no one's watching? And that's when I realized I'm either my biggest encourager or my biggest discourager, and that's where attitude comes in. You know, you have people in your life where they'll keep on beating you down, but if you keep on coming back up, they won't keep you down. We can't change what we can't change. We can't tell you why this has happened, but it's up to you. You don't know what you can achieve until you try it. You're the only person who's going to stop you from trying again. Period. Doesn't matter. So going back to any depression or letting go. So first of all, when I was a kid, going back to bullying and stuff, ages 8 to 12, I was depressed. I attempted suicide at age 10, believing that I had no future, believing that I had no hope, believing that people's opinions on me defined my future. Failure defined my future. I was just in this very unhealthy spiral. So there are 3 things to get out of depression. Number 1, what I ritually do is, I'm a spiritual man. And so apart from prayer and believing that God gives me faith and purpose and help, I actually ritually write out the things that I'm still thankful for. And intentionally every day, being thankful for what I have, and not just the things that I have, but I'm actually writing a book on attitude right now. And one of the things I wish that we all did more is stopping and going back to the last thing that could have happened even worse.
Yes.
And being thankful. Okay, so watch this. My dad died of cancer.
Wow.
Okay, 2017. I'm thankful he didn't die in a car crash, that I could still say goodbye. I'm thankful that my whole family was in California when he got diagnosed with cancer. Can you imagine if half of us were in Australia and half of us were in America? That we were all here. So do I believe in redemption? Absolutely.
Wow.
So if you really believe in redemption for even the failures of your own self and the redemption of broken pieces being turned into something beautiful, then we must be able to forgive ourselves. Wow. We must be able to forgive others, because in the end we only harbor that negativity. So moving forward, the 3 things to get out of depression. Number 1 is still be thankful for what you have and be thankful for what could have gone worse, right? Number 2, talk to someone. I think especially when you become a visionary and you become successful, you actually realize the value of having friends, real friends, who can be like a men's group around you, who can encourage you, and you just share life together. What's going on, man? Well, this week, I have a men's group once a week, and we do life together because we need each other. And so talking to somebody, being transparent with them and getting that encouragement. And thirdly, actually helping someone in need where you cannot ascertain, nor even is it in your mindset of waiting for them to look you and say thank you. And that instigates purposeness. Many people are depressed because they don't know what to live for. They haven't found something yet to die for. When you have found something to die for and live for, when you know why you do what you do, that's when purpose gives you the strength to override all limitations and fear. Purposeness